How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today I have a pretty cool haul, and we'll start off with stuff in the mail. So first up, Big Time Collectibles released another Superman gold foil. For those who don't know, when they first started doing these logo foils, Superman was first, and it was the Death logo. And I believe that was 500 copies. And good luck if you ever want to pick up that book. It's just nowhere. So this is the new one. This is Superman Unlimited. They did a gold foil of. The other one being the 30th anniversary Death of Superman book. These are all 9.8, and this one only has 300 copies. So I was definitely a little stressed about that, but was there when they went up for sale and got one. It comes with a pretty cool little slab cover, as well as a Gem Mint 10 Superman pen. So that was really, really cool. Adding to the Superman logo collection. So this came in first, but it was actually second. I found out about a Superman logo foil, and it's the All-Star Superman logo foil. Could not find any online for sale, to the point that I was even wondering if it was real. My buddy Jedi Farce actually looked up sold, something I never would have thought of, on eBay. And I believe 4 had sold, and this book was nowhere. And I actually happened across on Whatnot. Finally able to find one. First one I had seen for sale. I got this under $100. This is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. We can't see the back of this one because it is polybagged with like a little backer on the back. And it just says convention exclusive. But since then, 2 have went up for sale. There's a raw on eBay. Someone was asking $600 for, and a graded one they were asking $1,000 for. So definitely a bit of a grail logo foil to pick up. And from the same guy, I believe there's only 500 of those, I picked up from the same San Diego Comic-Con the exclusive Batman logo foil. I believe it's the same print count on this, but this seems much easier to find for whatever reason. I did pick up a few new books, but I won't show them here. If you're interested, go check out my shorts. But the first time in a while, I think it's been a couple months, I actually got to go by STL Comics. Found some cool stuff. So first up, we have Justice League of America Annual 2. This is the first appearance of Gypsy and Vibe, as well as this version of Commander Steel. I have this book, but the one I have is one I pulled out of a bin for 40 cents. It's beat up, and I've always wanted a nice copy, but didn't want to pay up, and I paid $1 for this. And it's pretty cool, because I guess the beat up copy I have is a newsstand, and this is direct. We have the B cover of Action Comics 995. And if you watched my videos, you saw me pick up some of this run. And the only issue I needed was issue 18, the last issue. Always seems to be tough to find the final issues of series. So super cool to finish that off. I have this, but it was $1. Perfect shaped, issue 300 of World's Finest. Should have checked my CLZ on this. I didn't recognize this cover. I think I only have like one issue of this volume. And the one issue I have is the B cover of this, with the A cover of Shazam 7. The Warlord. So I believe there's like 4 volumes of Warlord. And the last 2, I just need a few. I think this is the volume I need the most of. So issue 1 of that. This is pretty cool. Found 2 issues of Adventure Comics featuring Plastic Man and Starman. Huge fan of any and all Starman. And these issues fit right in holes of what I do have. 473 and 470. We have a Showcase magazine. Guess there's only one issue of this with 5 different covers. Have no idea what it is, but if it's a comic book magazine, I'll get it for $1. Almost didn't get this. This isn't a comic. It is the Loot Crate poster collection. 40 removable posters from DC Comics. New 52. And I did find a chunk of Wonder Woman. Haven't really went out of my way to buy this run because it's written by Tom King. I have a few variants, but for $1, I suppose I'll pick it up. So you have issue 14 and 13, issue 4, and issue 2. Volume 5 of Wonder Woman. Getting really close to finishing this, as well as 4, which is New 52. So we have 797, 55, 54, and 38. I think I only need one more of the double-digit issues, and then just a few in the 780s, 790s, right before it ended. Issue 49 of New 52 Wonder Woman. I just need one issue of this volume. And then the volume I have been chasing. As you know, I really want to complete this. This is 220 issues, I believe, if you count issue 0. To 21, if you count 1 million. And I believe I'm just past a handful of issues past the halfway mark. So happy to find these. We have 94 and 93. This issue is first appearance of Artemis as Wonder Woman and the first appearance of Diana Prince's new costume. Issue 20. And then this one's out of order, but I did pick up a DC Universe logo variant of issue 87. Didn't have this issue, and now I have a cool variant of it. Alright. Up next, they had some cool, I found some of these in the dollar bin and some in the sets. And you'll be able to tell by the ones I have both 1 and 2 of. Was not buying new comics when the Night Terrors happened. And I only have a couple issues of them. But we have Green Lantern, the full set. As well as Robin, which is pretty cool. There is more I didn't buy. We got Batman. And we have Titans. And then out of the dollar bins, I found one of Angel Breaker, Black Adam, The Flash Action Comics. And this whole time, I've seen ads and knew this existed. I thought the entire event was just these 2 shots. I didn't know there was an actual Night Terrors series. I found 1, 3, and 4. Almost a full set. We have Batman No Man's Land Gallery, as well as the Batman Gallery. Batman and Robin. Don't have many of this 3rd volume. We have 1210, 9, 7, 4, 3, 2, which is the first appearance of Shush, which I actually learned from the trading cards, believe it or not, at issue 1. I think the only issues of this series I have are variants. I think there's even some logo foils. I came in, I think the first or second time I started buying new books again, issue 6 had come out. I bought it not knowing that was the final issue. And I found issues 1 through 5 of Two-Face in the dollar bin. So super excited to finish that up. Oh, and I think it's like issue 95 and 96 I need to have like the first 100 and something of this volume. And I needed issue 37. Actually found it at a vintage stock. I was walking around with it before I realized it wasn't priced and didn't want to mess with that, so put it back. But here we go, issue 37. Super happy to find that. So last up, the biggest stack of the haul. All but one set I found related to it in the dollar bins. We have Hellblazer. So way back when I wanted to collect this, I bought a pretty huge lot off eBay. I know it had like from issue 25, I think, through 180, something like that. And I picked up handfuls of these until recently, just went years without seeing these in the bins. And I found a chunk now to where I need 29 issues of the 300 issue run to finish it. So this is pretty cool. I'm not going to read the numbers off to you. These are in the 280s, 70s. But these are super, super cool. I don't know if this is just if Vertigo didn't print a lot, or if they're just so popular people keep them. But I rarely see Hellblazer. The last few times I went, I've been finding Hellblazer. So I'm assuming somebody probably traded in a collection, and he slowly put them out. It's always exciting. That's what I like about hunting. You could go online and buy whatever you want. I mean, you may find it cheaper in person if you wait. But you could collect the exact thing you're looking for if you go online. But when you go hunting, you get really cool stuff. You just get what you find. And having found some of these lately, I definitely wasn't expecting to see Hellblazer, much less so much of it. In the new dollar section, it was literally like 5 straight boxes. The first chunk or so were Constantine-related books. A lot that I did have, but as you can see, a whole lot that I did not. So this goes all the way up to $2.29. Grab this. This is an annual. I did have it, unfortunately. This I picked out of the set section where the Night Terrors were. It's like $6 or $8, something like that. The Hellblazer Special Bad Blood miniseries. So that's very cool. There is a few Hellblazer minis. And then I also found, I think I'll show this one first. I believe this is the 3rd time I bought this book. Luckily this time it actually is a different cover. Sort of hard to look at these in CLZ because there's a series, a one-shot, and then another series. And the other series I didn't have any of, which is this, The Dead in America from Sandman Universe. And the last issue we got is issue 10 of Constantine from New 52. I just need issue 9 of this series to have it. So there you have it. Really, really cool dollar bin haul. Making some progress on series I'd really like to complete. Tougher to find series, I would definitely say Wonder Woman Volume 2 and Hellblazer, as well as finding issues near the end of runs. And of course, the super cool and rare Superman logo variants. These two, probably with the original gold, are probably the rarest, hardest to find of those logo foils. So super, super cool to get that. I've actually been mainly collecting cards. I won't show a lot of those off. There's a lot of cool sets. But unbeknownst that I was going to find Night Terrors, this is a green foil, which is super rare. Don't ask me how rare, I just know it's rare, of Nightwing. It just looks really cool. Was happy to get that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. How did you think of my haul? What do you think of these logo foils? Are you collecting anything that I am? Do you collect any cards related to comics? And with that, I will see you all next time.